Hey guys, it's Fake. I've got quite a bit of talking to do, so let's get into it. So basically, a while back during the Battlefield 3 beta, I had gathered all the clips that I had as terms of just cool things that I found and anything just relatively that I wanted to talk about. And now that I barely finally got the full game, I decided I would do the same thing again to sort of give my opinions of what's changed from what I can tell, of course, because obviously I'm still a gigantic noob to this game. I don't know anything really. So kind of just take it as a noob's opinion from COD, I guess. I don't know. But basically, this first clip is just me rushing their spawn and doing what I can to offensively snipe with the SV98 12 times scope ballistic. This guy ends it though with his EMR semi-auto. I don't know. I think it's weird that in the recon class there are various other guns that are just random semi-auto things, and this is a revive clip. The guy keeps on reviving him and I just kill him. And I mean, I don't really mind it, because in this game, once you kill somebody, you obviously get the credit for him, and reviving takes after that. So hey, free kills pretty much. So I think that should definitely be introduced in COD with the whole second chance thing, if they are going to continue using it, which they shouldn't. But if they are, at least make the final sand kill count as a whole separate kill, so you can get 2 out of it. Or as long as if you just put it in second chance, you'll just, get the credit for it anyways and just walk away and let somebody else have a free kill. And here's a nice little streak I'd gotten on a building. And the whole point of this is when I learned how to parachute. Because the only times I had parachute before this was when I attack inserted, or the mobile spawn point on a gigantic map, and you parachute in, and I just assumed that when you're jumping off a high place that your parachute would just automatically open. I didn't know that you had to manually do it. So right here I jump off because I'm getting shot at by a tank and then just die. And that was just hilarious. This next clip, it is labeled Collateral. It's on Operation Metro, which I've only played once, I believe. This guy jumps into my scope from the vent, I believe, and just right into the collateral. But I haven't played that map more than once or twice since the beta, and I would assume so, due to it being the only map in the beta that everyone's just tired of it. I also don't get on Caspian Border that much too, but normally I'd choose from the server list. And here's somebody, one of our teammates had flown the helicopter in, and my friend Epsilon right here, he's trying to get it out and salvage it, but the game ends right as he manages to get it out, which is just hilarious because all that hard work went for nothing. And we lose. This next clip is me trying to go towards this flag and kind of just sniping people on the way. Try to kill this buggy guy, but it doesn't really work out. Later on I do have a decent clip, and right here it's really useful that you can just snipe them and then pull out your pistol. And this one is labeled Awareness, because since I noticed a lot of people sniping, they're not very aware. People flank them very easily. Right here, this almost happened to me, but luckily I was able to pull out my M9 and spray down the guy who was very, very bad. This was my longest shot record until about 2 days ago. It's 472 meters, and I don't think this is a kill. Yeah, that's a shot after this one right here. And definitely should always spot somebody before you even take a shot, because chances are they're going to get away, and you'll have at least spotted them. And right there actually went into the little AA thing. It wasn't on purpose. I tend to have issues clicking random things and popping into vehicles when I don't want to, or exiting vehicles when I don't want to. And here's a nice little body shot off after a hit marker. I'm playing with, you can see I'm playing with Fuse. Fuse's friend Iceman, and also our friend, oh my goodness, 729. We finally got 4 people to play. And this game really is just a whole lot more fun when you have a full squad. And this is 331 meters, if you can't see. Me and Iceman were trying to beat each other to who would get it first. Oh, this one. Probably the coolest thing ever until about yesterday when I had a better clip. This is 87 meters into the pilot of a little bird. Sorry to spoil it. But basically this other team, there's only one person because everyone backed out, and it kind of sucks because this was at probably at 1 or 2 a.m. and nobody was playing this game to get into our lobby, and bam. Right there I kind of just paused because I actually did it. I didn't know you could actually do it in this game. I knew you could do it in Bad Company too. I didn't know about any other Battlefield games, but I've always seen like a montage where they shoot a pilot out. And right here I'm just randomly shooting my M9, and Iceman's giving me props. We appear to be missing. Oh my goodness, huh? This must have been later on. But this game went on kind of dull because nobody joined. And sorry for the music here. I was listening to music. I usually do when I play Battlefield now because it's just really chill. And this guy was like, "Wow, this is a great pilot." And then basically right here he crashes into like the island, and then he keeps on going. And I was like, "Oh, well, it's okay. He can salvage it." And then I don't know if he was damaged too much or just what was happening, but he kind of just like slowly drifts into the water. This is just like one of those hilarious moments for me. And then I tried to snipe him, but I wasn't very accustomed to long-range sniping at this time. All these clips are not in like any sort of order. They're all like very random. And in this one, I did have the SB9 ballistic scope, but I ran out of ammo, so I picked up this little kit, and I got a nice 133 meters into the buggy kill. And then actually go over here to see it, and I kill this guy who was trying to take it with this Magnum, this MP412 Rex. I don't know. I've never seen that pistol before. I haven't really unlocked any other pistols other than the M9 Tactical recently. I'm still like rank 10 only. Yeah, this is an insane long-range pistol kill. I kind of go on a little streak up here on this building, which is really cool. Like, you can parachute onto buildings on huge maps and gets like really awesome spots and help out your teammate, assuming that you do spot people and that you are like actually decent at sniping. I killed the guys on the crane because we were on the crane before, me and Fuse, but then we got killed. Fuse in the background's yelling "fuck the police," and I just glitched through that building top, which is kind of weird. But I mean, I wouldn't expect them to like make everything exactly perfect on the places that you probably shouldn't be at. And I'm looking around for like one more kill, and I get a guy that's over at B, I think that is over there. I'm kind of YYing a little bit too much. I definitely do miss the fact that in the beta you could YY and cancel out the bolt action thing. Seems to be going right away. I mean, they're taking out of Counter-Strike 2. With Counter-Strike Go, I've already seen in the beta that you can't do that whole YYing thing anymore, which I used to do on Source. And here's more. I think this is the Canals map. I'm not very good yet with the map names. This is 431 meters. I seem to be able to hit, I think, probably like 300 meters easy now. And right here, bam! Unfortunately, I did miss out on another kill. There's another guy in the little bird I didn't notice. He had landed and he eventually died out of being out of bounds and stuff. This is 494. This is my longest shot ever. And I'm getting thirsty. Oh, here's me flying a jet. I had more jet clips and this guy just rams into me. I have more jet clips, but I decided to delete them because a lot of them were before I knew how to turn. Obviously now I know how to turn and I can fly somewhat decently. The only thing I'm working on is shooting things down and actually being able to be of use to my teammates. I don't have flares yet because I'm not very good at this thing. This you'll see in this clip because I'm trying to shoot down an enemy jet and it's not going very well. I tend to have issues flying in like the cockpit view. I can't really do it that well. I don't know. I just kind of like lose track and I panic. So I try to fly in third person, and then I try to enter the cockpit view to shoot, but I never get any hit markers. I'm just not good at it yet, and eventually I will. Right here I'm just like shooting randomly at the field and practicing flying through all like the buildings and stuff. There was a guy who, I'll leave the link in the description, who did like a really great jet like walkthrough on how to fly and how to do all these controls basically, and he is a PC player, so it might not all be applicable, but he definitely helped out and teaching me how to turn and like all those other things. And right here I was just being such a stupid idiot. I felt so bad, but it kind of like equaled out because earlier in the game, or earlier in this flight actually, I cut it out, but one of our attack choppers, or whatever they're called, I'm so sorry for using these terms, but one of our attack choppers had rammed into me and like took me out of the air. And right here, I'm basically trying to avoid these missiles. I've been trying to outfly them for a while, and this really amazing thing happens. If you watch closely, you'll see the missiles go around me and crash in the mountains below me. Right there, bam. That was just insane. And here's me trying to cap a flag with a red gun. I don't use any other classes other than recon very much. I think engineer's the only one that I use now. And get some really, really lucky shots on these guys in my attempt to capture B, but it doesn't work out in the end. But I just think like that a lot of the guns that you start out with aren't that good. You know, I'm not a fan of the M4 or the M16. This is the gun that I have on all the classes for now. I think I don't really use anything else though. I've never used the support class. I've only used engineer class and a little bit of the assault rifle. Engineer class I've only started to use because tanks really are like one of the most overpowered things in my mind. You know, obviously in my mind, tanks, LMGs, and pistols seem to be a little bit too good in this game. But then again, that's just my opinion. And right here, I'm trying to cap this flag with a sniper, and this guy just gets wrecked. He's camping with like one of those. I think he had an SKS. Was the gun that he had before. But the video's coming in. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to get a video up on Friday. I don't know if I'll be busy or not. And just enjoy your week.
We have